Well, hi folks, Sty North here. I'm out here at the pond at the campsite that I used last week. Had my little 3-day, 2-nighter out here. As you can probably, I think the camera's catching it. The tent is up. Camp is all set up. I'm not staying out here. We've got a very nice extended forecast, so I left camp up in place so that a person can come out here and do a one-nighter if they want. It's just convenient to have it all set up and in place, and it's not like it's my only gear, so it doesn't hurt to have it sitting up. I'm trying to get caught up with to do a someday shout out. If you see me looking off quite a bit, I'm just kind of keeping my eyes out. We had yesterday, Big Jim and Rory were off hauling a load of wood, and they were coming back to the homestead, and down our road to our homestead they saw a nice big sow bear with triplets. You don't see triplets too often out here, but she's got 3 little cubs with her. That was only about a half a mile from the homestead, probably about three-quarters of a mile to a mile from where I'm sitting right now, off to the south. And so she's out and about, and so I'm just keeping my eyes open to see if she comes roaming around with her little ones. I'd like to see her and get a shot of her with the camera. Speaking of the camera, I'm going to just real quick, you're going to see a little fade out and a fade in and then a fade back into something else. I'm going to show you a little snapshot of my camera tripod. I took off today and I had the camera in my utility belt and forgot to grab my tripod. But then I really didn't think I was going to do any videos today, and I got out here and I thought, well, no, I'm going to do some videos, and I need to do a someday shout out. And then I thought, well, I don't have my tripod, so I fixed that, as you can see. So anyway, just a little update. I was going to spend the majority of this week in base camp and just move in and stay put for the week, but I ended up with needing to run into town, the town that my son lives in, and him and I are we're cleaning out a large shed of his. I had to help him out. He helps me out all the time. You know what? You scratch one's back, you scratch the other's, back and forth. So that kind of came in the middle of things. I think I'm going to be out in base camp tomorrow, and I'll probably stay, today is Tuesday, I'll probably stay Wednesday night, tomorrow night, and Thursday night, possibly Friday night before I head back in. So I won't be posting videos during those 3 days probably, or answering comments. I'm sorry if I can be slow at answering comments because we're only online in the evenings for a couple hours, and I try to answer every comment, and I'll keep doing that as long as I can. If it gets to the point, I'm getting between 25 and 50 comments a day now, and I have to be very careful as to how much time I spend online. It takes away from being able to do videos the more I spend on communicating with my viewers. But I don't ever want to give up those communications. but I do know the day is going to come where I'm going to have to only respond to comments where they're a direct question. I like to respond to every comment, even if it's just a statement, just so that I'm acknowledging every one of my viewers and showing my appreciation for you watching. So I'm going to try to continue that as long as possible. The channel's growing. I've got over 400 subs. Thank you, everybody. Now I'm going to do the shout-outs. Here they are. Someday, it's not Sunday. It's Monday, actually. But we're doing a someday shout-out here. Now, I wrote them down on a piece of paper because I don't want to mess up their channel names. And again, I'll put them down below. You'll be able to see their channel names. And the links will be in the description. Okay. Now, these, today, it's not that they're so bushcraft based. It's more that they're kind of unique. They're smaller channels. They're not huge channels with 10,000 subscribers and those kind of channels. These are smaller channels, and they're channels that caught my attention, and they've been very good in making comments on my videos. They're subscribers of mine, and their videos are unique enough that they hold your attention, and they're very enjoyable. And some of their videos may not have a thing to do with bushcrafting, but they're worth every minute of watching. So here they are. First one's Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft. Now, this man, you can tell he loves the outdoors. He loves getting outdoors. He had responded to a couple of my videos, and I think it was my challenge to get a youth, somebody in your life, some young person in your life, to get them outdoors and take them camping. And he explained to me that he did that a lot with his, I believe he's 3 years old, a 3-year-old grandson. His name is Seth. And he said, but now Seth and his parents have moved to Colorado, and he doesn't know when he'll be seeing him again. But he spent all the time he could outdoors with his grandson, Seth. And he said, he asked if I would. He didn't say you should or you would like. He just asked, came right out and asked me, would you go look at my videos of the time I spent with my grandson? Well, I did. And it was so enjoyable to watch that little young man just want to get his hands on things. He was so proud of his papa. And the two of them together out in the woods doing things was just a joy to watch. It's moments like that make a believer out of you that, yes, life is very worthwhile, and the enjoyment with your loved ones in the outdoors is just frosting on the cake. So go check out Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft and tell him I sent you. He's such a nice fella. Check him out. He's got some really, really different videos too, and they're mixed. He's got videos of his hometown. He's got videos of him doing bushcrafting things. He's got videos of just taking walks through the woods, and his video methods are just wonderful. They're just wonderful. So check him out. The next one is Hangs with Raccoons. You should check this guy out too. Now, at first I didn't know what to think. He subscribed to me and he was leaving comments, and it was all good comments, nice comments. And So I always try to go to people's channels that subscribe to me and see what they're up to. So I went and I jumped on his channel, and I hit on one where they were him, and I don't know who all was with him, but there was like 3 or 4 of them, and they're going out to this cabin in the middle of the winter, and they're going to go out to camp. They're going to go to this cabin for I think it was a weekend. Um, and they go through the process, their fire starting, and because they're using their fire pit for prepping their meals and things. And I didn't realize he was so musical, and he had this middle-aged fellow with him. That boy, can he play the guitar, and they're playing the acoustic guitar and singing, and oh yeah, that's what you want. You wanted to be there with those guys, and you could tell they're all having a good time. They're all having fun. But he's got some wonderful videos. Check him out. Hangs with Raccoons. I love the name of his channel. It's great. Hangs with Raccoons. I like it. So check him out. Tell him that Sty sent you. Now the last one. Please go see his channel, and maybe he'll message me and tell me, oh, well, thanks a lot. But jump on his channel, watch his videos, and he doesn't have a lot of videos. He's only got a few. So it won't take you long to go through his videos. Now his videos, his list of videos he likes, there's over 1,000 of them in there, and they're mostly just good bushcrafting stuff. But his personal videos, he's got just a handful of them. I think there's only 9. They're wonderful. They're just absolutely wonderful. And his name is Black River Rambler. Now, where he's located, he does a lot of canoeing. It's starting to rain. I hope I don't have to shut down. But he does a lot of canoeing along the Black River, and he does bushcrafting things on the riverbank. Most of his videos, you never hear a word from him. He's got beautiful background music, beautiful video quality. The scenery is just to die for. What I'd like you folks to do is go check him out, and I'm sure you'll enjoy his videos. There's a couple of them that I play in the background at my shack, like you would play background music. And I got a big screen television, so that I can see it while I'm doing other things. I have that running in the background because his videos are just beautiful. But what needs to happen is, folks, jump on there, tell him Sty North sent you, and Sty said to tell him you need to make more videos. This fella needs to get out there and make more videos, because he's potentially going to have himself a great, wonderful channel with the video methods he uses. So encourage him. Tell him, hey, I loved your videos. Make some more. Okay? Do Sty that favor. And make sure to tell these 3 fellas Sty sent you. Hey, this is Sty North with our Someday Shoutouts, and that's all there is today. But we'll catch you in the next video, and make sure to watch out for the next Someday Shoutout. You all have a nice day.